All right, I'm going to start now. Good morning. Let's go over what we're doing today. So we have a strength portion. It's gymnastics. A1 is strict tempo Pike handstand push-ups. So that's as vertical as you can get in a Pike position. So that's hips high, and we'll go over that when we get there. 3 times 5 or to 10 with a 3-second eccentric. And then A2 is shrimp squat, which I believe we've done before, and that's 3 times 6 to 10 each side, and then you're going to rest 1 minute before you go back to the start. I think we're going to all do that together rather than me giving you a certain time limit to complete all your reps. And then the Metcon is AMRAP in 16 minutes, starting with 20 lateral hops over your weight, and 2 minutes thereafter. And it's 40 snatches, and that's alternating. RX is 50 and 35. 40, sorry, I can't read backwards. Weight-facing burpees, 40 pistols alternating. All right, let's get warmed up because we have a lot to do. You guys start with 40 jumping jacks just to get your heart rate up, and then we'll move on. Go ahead. Once you complete your 40 jumping jacks, you're going to walk out into a tall plank and then a long lunge. And then from there, you're going to twist towards your lead leg, opening up your chest 10 times, and then you're going to switch sides. Try to get a little bit more rotation with each rep. All right, once you've done 10 rotations each side, you're now going to get into a downward dog position. So let me show you. This downward dog position, and then from there, we're going to do scapular depression and scapular elevation. So it's almost like the reverse of a turtle giraffe. Let's get 10 of those. And then you're going to follow that up with 10 judo push-ups. So then you're going to dive bomb down to the floor in an arc, come up into an upward dog, and then push your hips all the way back into your starting downward dog position. So here, I really want you to start warming up your hamstrings for that handstand pike position. Okay, from there, we're gonna do some reverse inchworms. So you're gonna start in a plank position, plank position, and then you're gonna walk your feet up all the way till your torso is almost vertical, or as vertical as you can get it. If you notice, I'm on the balls of my feet, then I'm gonna walk it back to plank. So I want you to start warming that up. Try to get your chest through your arms, but also get your hips nice and high. Go ahead. Once you've done your 10 reps of those, let's meet up in this combat position. So here it is from the side. I'm really leaning into my ankle, so get really weighty on that front leg. And then from here, we're gonna do some swimmers. So hands behind your head. You're gonna come up into a Y position, start to internally rotate those shoulders as your hands come back into extension. Fold your arms, make sure that your shoulder blades don't dump forward, really pack them down your back the whole time. Unfold, come back into a Y, hands refold. So you're gonna do that 5 times on this side, and make sure you're getting really weighty on that ankle to stretch out your Achilles for both the shrimp squat and the pistols. Once you've done 5, then you're going to get on the other side and do the same thing. And then we're gonna warm up our hamstrings just a little bit more. After you've done 5 on each side, you're gonna come on the ground, both knees bent, but you're gonna take one leg and bring it up towards your chest as much as you can. So I'm hugging my leg towards my chest. I'm gonna flex my feet and I'm gonna straighten my leg as much as I can. And you're just gonna floss 10 times. And then you're gonna switch sides. And then last time before we actually go to the Pike handstand push-ups, 2 options for this last warm-up. Here is the first one. You're gonna come in a figure 4 position. You're gonna have your toes pointed, and then you're gonna do leg raises. So from my leg raises, I'm posting my hands here for support, and I'm not gonna move my torso back. So just as much as you can, leg raises. For you guys that can already do pistols, you're gonna come in pistol position and do leg raises that way. So 2 options. Those of you who are not doing full pistols, you're gonna strengthen your hip flexors in that figure 4 position. And those of you who do full pistols, you're gonna do leg raises from your pistol position. And you're doing 10 per side. All right, let's go over the strict tempo Pike handstand push-up. So we did a few hamstring things to be able to get your hips nice and high in that Pike position. So again, I'm gonna spread my fingers on the floor so that I'm almost grabbing the floor in that Pike position. I'm gonna bring my feet all the way up towards my hands, as high as much as my hamstrings will allow me. And then just like the handstand push-up from a box or the wall, you're gonna make a tripod and then push your chest away and through your arms at the top of that position. So tripod in the down position, and then pushing your hands away. Let's get 5 and then we'll do the tempo. Go ahead, 5. So try to get your feet as close to your hands as possible in as vertical a position as you can. Of course, you're also going to be limited by your upper body strength. Okay, so let's do 3 tempo altogether, 3 tempo Pike handstand push-ups. So I'll cue you down, count to 3. You're gonna touch your hairline down to the floor and then push up. All right, let's get into our starting position. 3, 2, 1, and push up. Good. 3, 2, 1, push up. Last time. 3, 2, 1, and push up. Good. So that was 3. Your count for the strength part is 5 to 10. All right, so let's go over the shrimp squat. Shrimp squat progressions are full shin on the floor to start, and then you're going to help yourself back up only as needed to come up into full standing, right? And then back down, you're going to touch that down and then come to this modified lunge position. The progression from that is, of course, you're going to try to lift off without a lot of help from your shin. And then lastly, the progression from that is you're going to hold your foot this way, which I can't do. But you're going to have to lean forward a lot to do the last progression. Not bad, Mike. All right. So that's both movements we're going to go over. And then we're going to start. I'm going to start the clock. And we'll start with 5 to 10 strict tempo handstand push-ups. And then you're going to rest for 20 seconds before the shrimp squats. All right. Is everybody ready to do their first strict tempo handstand push-ups? It's the 3 count down. Don't forget. All right, everybody. Let's start. Go ahead. 5 to 10 strict handstand push-ups. Don't forget, your elbows are not flaring out to the side. You're in a tripod position. So your head still comes forward of your hands and your elbows start to point back rather than out to your sides. All right. I'm doing 20 seconds from here. And then going into 6 to 10 shrimp squats per side. Hang on, you've got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go ahead. All right, starting a 1 minute clock before our second set of strict tempo pike handstand push-ups. So don't forget, you still want to end up in that tripod position where your head is past your fingertips. "30 seconds in. All right, 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go ahead. Don't forget, guys, you're trying to get your chest through your arms with each rep. All right, 20 seconds. Starting now. Annette, I think your screen froze. All right, you guys, let's start our shrimp squats. Okay, 1 minute rest starts now. And we're coming into our last round of tempo pike handstand push-ups. "20 seconds. "10 seconds. 3, 2, 1 whenever you're ready. Now that your hamstrings are just a little more warmed up, try to get even a little bit closer so that you're at your most vertical torso position. All right, 20 seconds rest starts now. Last set of shrimp squats. And then now that your ankles are a little more warmed up, try to lean into that ankle just a little bit more so that you require less help from your back foot. All right, you guys. Last set of shrimp squats, 6 to 10 each side. Come on, Nikki. All right. Let's go over the regular pistols since we just finished with pistols. The scaling options from full pistols are heel elevated or counterweight or both. If you have a fairly lightweight, you can counterbalance that or lift your heel. And then the last regression would be foot behind ankle. So foot behind ankle or even foot, big toe behind if you need a little more assistance. So those are your progressions. So heel lift. And if you have a heel lift, you don't have to do alternating. You can pick a number so you don't have to keep putting your heel on that one book or plate. So let's get 3 per side of whatever scaling you have. Mike, if you're going to do that, alternate. And then once you've done 3 per side, whatever weight you're using, you're gonna do some lateral hops over. So let's grab whatever weight you're using, and you're gonna do 10 lateral hops over your weight. So Philippe, people have lower, so just do lateral hops over the floor. You don't have to do it.
Yeah, and my neighbor's gonna appreciate it.
Yeah. 10 lateral hops, Nikki. And then let's get the weight that you're using for the snatches. So Philippe and Nikki, you're gonna do snatches, 2-arm snatches. Does that make sense? Because it's gonna be so awkward to do a single arm snatch with anything. So you're gonna do pretty much ground to overhead. And then the rest of you, let's start with deadlift. So whatever weight you have, you're gonna bring it to the center of your body, and let's get 5 dumbbell alternating deadlifts. And then you guys with the single weight, Nikki and Philippe, you're gonna do 10 deadlifts. Once you've done your deadlifts, you're now gonna do 4 deadlift shrugs. So deadlift shrug, alternate, deadlift shrug, alternate, 4 times each side, alternating. Once you've done 4 each side of deadlift shrug, you're gonna deadlift high pull. So you're gonna bypass that shrug, deadlift high pull, and if you notice, the weight is towards the center of my body, almost like you're doing a sumo deadlift high pull. So let's do 4 per side of the high pull. And then lastly, you're gonna take that high pull and then punch. So punch, punch, punch. So I want you guys to do 2 starting from the floor, and then 2 where you switch midair. For those of you who have dumbbells. Don't forget that the dumbbell head has to touch the floor. All right, lastly, 4 weight-facing burpees. If you guys don't have room, then you're gonna do lateral burpees next to your weight. So Johnny, just do lateral burpees. Annette, you might have to do lateral burpees too. And then once you've done your 4 burpees to accommodate your space, you guys are gonna grab a piece of paper and a pen or your phone to keep track of your rounds and reps. And get a drink of water or use the bathroom if you need to. So the way that I have it set up on my clock is a 2-minute EMOM for 16 minutes. So that every 2 minutes we get a signal of when you're going to do your lateral hops over your weight. Does that make sense to everybody? So it's not going to be a clock running up to 16 minutes. It's going to be every 2 minutes on the minute for 16 minutes. Make sense? Good. All right. Make sure that you have something to keep track of your reps. And we're going to start with the lateral hops over our weight. So let's get that set up, and then you're going right into your 40 snatches. All right, is everybody ready? Cool. All righty, I'm gonna start the clock for 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice, Mike. You are 20 seconds in. One minute in. Nice, Annette. Nice, Philippe. All right, you guys, you have 20 seconds. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice, Nikki. Nice, Annette. Come on, guys. Let's get to those burpees. Come on, Johnny. "45 seconds left. "30 seconds. "10 seconds. Three, two, one. Nice, you guys. "20 seconds into this round. "45 seconds. Come on, Philippe. Nice, Nikki. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Hops. Nice, Philippe. Let's get to those pistols, guys. Good, Annette. Alternating, Philippe. Yeah. And try to get down just a little bit more. Lean forward. Better. Come on, Johnny. Let's get to the pistols. Got 30 seconds. Ten seconds. 2, 1, go. All right, you guys, let's get back to the snatches. Nice, Nikki. Nice, Philippe. 40 seconds. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice, Annette. Thirty seconds. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's go, Johnny. Nice, Philippe. Let's get to the burpees in it. 45 seconds. Thirty seconds. Ten seconds. Nice, Nikki. 3, 2, 1. Last set of hops. This is your last 2 minutes, guys. All right, you guys, you've got 90 seconds. One minute left. Okay, you guys, 30 seconds. Don't stop now. Let's keep going. Last 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. Nice job, guys. Don't forget, quickly record however many rounds and reps you got. How far did you guys get in, Mike?
I got 1 plus 65.
Okay. Nikki, Annette?
I almost finished the second round. It was
Great.
4 reps shy.
Yeah. Did you get to the pistols, Annette?
I did 31 burpees.
Okay, cool.
Almost.
How
Oh,
did you, Johnny?
I'm sweating so much. Like dripping off my face.
Yeah, this one was a lot of like jumping.
Yeah.
Johnny, you did okay?
That's what I needed though. I've been lazy lately.
Yeah, struggling today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed you were doing lateral and also weight facing, mixed up the two.
Yeah,
That
that was the shape that I had to work
yeah,
with.
that was good. You did okay with your weight, Philippe?
Yeah, it was fine. It was good.
Good. All right.
I'm dead.
Can you guys do stay a few minutes for a cool down? Okay. We're gonna do those arm scorpion stretches, just because there were a lot of pressing from the snatches and the burpees. So you're going to come into this position, but rather than having your arms perpendicular or right here, want you guys to come more in a Y position. So arm definitely over your head, and you're going to push your chest away. You should feel a deeper stretch in this position. You're going to do 8 per side. And then really try to get more of a stretch with each rep. So if you find that your shoulder is coming off the floor, don't let that happen, even if you your chest doesn't totally face the opposite wall.
I gotta run, Noelle. Thank you. Bye, everyone. Nice job.
Bye.
Bye.
I think if anything, my pistols have gotten better during quarantine.
It looks like your pistols look good.
I don't think I ever really did them before.
Really? Well, I mean, it's like anything, like double unders, you just have to put in the reps, right?
Yeah, like I've never done like a full workout of like pistols, I think. So it's one positive thing.
That's great. Next up, bar muscle up.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
Back to the gym for that.
Yeah. Once you're done with that, you're going to come into this position, this like modified crab position. You can either put your fingers facing back or towards the side. So put them towards the side if it hurts your elbows. But if not, then you're going to point your fingers towards the side. And you're just going to bring your hips all the way up. You should also feel a nice stretch on that, on your arms, and then back down. So come up for 5 times, and then after you've done 5, you're going to come up and shoot your knees forward so that you come into a shoulder extension, and then square up and back down. So up, shoot your knees forward, and then down. And then once you're done, you're going to come on your back, straighten out that leg, and then bring it to the side. And then extend this arm open. You're going to hold there for your count of 20. You're going to bring the leg back up and then do the other side. Once you've done both sides, that's it for class. So since it was actually, if you guys have 1 more minute, I'd like to do a calf stretch because we did a lot of jumping. So you guys are going to get back in a downward dog. And then Just bring your heel down as close as you can, alternating each side. Push off that big toe. To do a calf stretch. Let's get 12 per side. And then you're done. If you guys have foam rollers at home, just foam roll your calves also. And I would go across the grain. So I'm going to grab my kettlebell. Right, say this is a foam roller, or even if you have something that can substitute for a foam roller, I would go across the grain on your Achilles this way. This way, okay? And then have a great weekend. Hope to see you guys next.
Bye, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Noel. Bye.